some 1990s on USF and Calliope. And 80 Overwatch. We will see how it goes.
Okay.
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
Obviously MG42 here for the Austria. Some big surprises here for KW, neither for the US. It's quite obvious. There's not many choices.
Yes.
Obviously conscripts here against Austria. Everything else would have really surprised me, to be honest.
They're gonna focus on the cutoff, which is pretty good choice for now.
Yeah.
Because she's not gonna... USF is not gonna get VP for now.
Maybe the Soviet player not really expecting here to hold the fuel early onwards against the Austria and thus going for the
MG on the fuel.
Yeah. It makes sense to play aggressive, the Pioneer side.
Yeah. But there's a Giga flank coming, so...
Oh yeah, it's a good coordination here.
Yes.
So they kind of baited in the MG and
Well, possibly
we're
just...
going to cut in here from behind. Forcing it away, so... Because they cannot set up with very early aggressive MG.
Whydude is
But
too
in
scared.
return they lose here a lot of resource control now.
Yeah. He
Losing
could set up the
ammo.
MG, but it would be risky. If he would get
Yeah, I wouldn't
suppressed on
have done
those
that,
2
yeah.
units, that would be Giga, but...
Means yeah, it's triple rifles. If they manage to close in, he loses the MG.
Yeah.
Big of a
I would
risk, I
say,
would say.
yes. The odds are on the favor of MG, but still it could be game ending, so... Not surprised he's not gonna do it. Cutoff?
Yes.
He's not gonna get
Take
the
on a
cutoff.
moment.
Must keep coming.
Taking what we have secured.
Volk's gonna be forced off, and aggressive ambulance. They plan to stay aggressive on the cutoff of Axis with that ambulance on the back.
I'm not sure resource wise, like it's probably still even since that big cutoff in the middle firstly, but yeah. Probably Axis having a little bit more ammunition and the allies a bit of more fuel, I would say.
Yeah.
But yeah, now it's going again here into the favor of the allies, which actually playing super good here so far, since usually allies greatly struggles here in the early against the Axis. So.
Yeah, I think it's because of the MG was forced off and it's not been used that much.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of effects as well, like...
Yeah, and they lost momentum also.
With losing here the cutoff, they kind of forced huge amount of infantry to defend it, just for like one unit.
Yes,
and so Axis couldn't push. Yep.
Because I think if Wehrmacht would have more time and just not getting flanked, he would probably keep the fuel with that aggressive MG play.
Yeah, now so ambulance is going back.
Okay, that's interesting.
So we will see AA for the US players. So we're actually not getting to see the M5 AA, but possibly the regular one, unless there will be a Pack Howie here against the OKW player, which would kind of surprise me on this map. And now Axis taking the initiative here with fully cut off actually.
Yes, and the pressure on the fuel, but Whydude is gonna have to pull back.
It's like the US player actually smelled it. Full force here.
Well, it kind of makes sense if it's so quiet on the south.
Yeah, yeah. Good prediction. Map sense, I guess. Obviously forcing also very well away the MG42. Was positioned rather odd, I would say.
Yes, but he's not gonna be able to deal with 2-2-2. He will be pushed off. Soviet guy. He will be having problems to hold the Fuhrer for past next 20 seconds.
2-2 is quite on point here in terms of the timing. The US F here, really nice. It's going for the fuel here, smelling sort of his cut-off maneuver and in return like cutting here the OKW player off the fuel.
Yes, the
Captain here.
best value he could get from this squad, low health squad. Just good for the B Cup, nothing more.
Yes.
Good usage of that. Real
Okay, so we have double AA. So we actually don't have the regular AA, but the doctrinal AA as well for the US players. So we have double AA with great amount of suppression here. In the meantime, though, I guess he tagged only for being able to tag the major sooner and getting the snares for the rifles.
Or maybe he was contemplating which one first, because she needs 3 CP in order to get the quad, so sometimes it's not feasible.
Also true, yes. Yeah, interestingly here the US player heavy on infantry. So far though, no M19s it being picked up. Which is a bit of a struggle here.
Well, we don't have uni for that. Picked one, but...
Nice big cut-off here from Whydude again. The allies here a little bit struggling, I would say.
Yes, and now that Puck is on the field, that quad is not so valuable anymore.
Indeed. But still can help defending very well against Axis heavy infantry pushes.
Still dangerous, of course.
Yeah. Stay here in a very good position. Very defensive rather, but yeah. Effectively, he also together defending the middle. The officers out.
Called in.
We'll have a rather late over. This 120. So the US is actually getting the pack, Howie. Interesting, so we have heavy indirect fire here from the allies. So
I mean,
they are playing... Yeah.
He kinda smells that OKW is not gonna go any light vehicles. He's rushing P4 probably. So you don't need AT guns. And he has some manpower, so...
But yeah, I think the return of this also is sort of the lack of defense here for the own resource. Well, actually he could have went here for a deep dive with his AA. Maybe even killing the Raketen here, but he's rather backing with the AA.
I would be risky to
too afraid.
Too healthy Raketen.
Yeah, well... Yeah, I wouldn't expect through Raketen C and the Pack 40s knowingly on the other side, so... I think he could have forced away all of those units here. With just the AA. But yeah. Brent is now in. Doing some damage. Oh. Pekkawi almost wiping here the Fox Grenadier. And we have the first M19 here for a fellow rifleman.
So much pressure on the fuel, on the north fuel.
Yes.
And he's backing off. He will have troubles keeping the fuel. And I don't think that 120 is gonna help.
Oh, we will see about that, I guess. It's always not too bad against Austria, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good choice to go with 120, but in this situation, he's just lacking some firepower.
Yeah. I think he lost the conscript, right? No, he didn't. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of strange, like, both the allies here are not playing with any MG.
Yeah.
They're really struggling with weapon control.
And Whydude goes for the second pack, so that quad is gotta be extra careful.
Yeah, maybe he's gonna lose it here. Double pack already at 12 minutes. It's quite
Yes.
insane here. But yeah, it's sort of to be expected that the allies are struggling here in early mid-game. To be fair.
Yeah, there's no sandbags, no nothing here to defend this fuel. USF decides to help, which is the right call, unless he's gonna lose something in the process, because those rifles are pretty low.
Pretty low, but sort of helps now the Soviet player here with the appearance as a threat. Kind of forcing Whydude heavily away here, so definitely some stability here for the Soviet player in return. No AA coming in here. Being able though to force away.
I mean, this is sometimes the problems. The USF tried to help, and now he's bringing OKW to his side. Because he pulled back because of his rifles were too low.
To his fortune though, there's a lot of mobile AA to defend, so
yes,
should be fine.
But there's also double packs, so I'm waiting to see if there is going to be some.
Yeah, double pack is coming in now.
Yeah. AI is coming towards the packs. Maybe it's gonna die. No. Did not get revealed fast enough. South is gonna be retaken by USF. Because there's nothing defending it. Apart from MG. Rocket and misses.
Yes, yeah, it's object in the way, so
yes,
especially it connects to it.
Predictable.
It happens a lot with the Rocket, but yeah.
Yeah, that's something you should actually expect, but I don't know, sometimes it just
so
goes
unfortunate.
a little bit.
Set up the packs, no, possibly. It's like the other guy feels like there's something off. He's not really using his AA anymore, I think. It seems like. But he really wants to get that AA, but oh, he gets it with the ground attack. Wow.
Maybe he was expecting that it's a shot blocker. I don't know.
Yeah. I think usually this actually shot blocks, right? But it's kind of weird, yeah.
Well, I don't know. Probably the upper side is not, but maybe in the middle. But yeah, this map is kind of open. It's just so difficult to keep your AA alive when there's 2 packs on the field. And also the Wehrmacht guy has so much map control. He has better awareness than the Soviet guy.
Yes.
Yeah, and the 120 didn't do too much. 2 kills, not even with 1. Double shot from the pack, maybe?
Oh
yes.
my god.
Second A is dead.
A. Yeah, that's not good for the allies, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Not looking good at all here.
The USF is
they
still
really lack the
front,
suppression, yeah. Oh, they surrender, okay.
That's it.
Time to have to quick look over, but yeah, I guess there's not too many stats here so far, yeah. 20 only with 2 kills, I'm afraid. The Pack Howie having 5 kills, yeah.
And he was going for Katyusha. I don't know if it's a good choice, but that's
why it's not much, yeah.
No AT, Katyusha,
15 minutes
that would be
a bit too early.
Even worse.
Let's get back into the main stats.
I think the Soviet guy couldn't get his momentum going at any point of the game. And at 120, normally it's useful, but it's when your game is not going so well, it's not gonna help. Especially
Yeah.
if your opponent is not gonna sit and just wait for getting barraged. So
Yeah, like Whydude did well in avoiding the indirect. Same as Artavick, I guess. But yeah. I would say the
yeah,
US actually doing not too bad here. Pretty decent KD, especially with those rifles without MG. But yeah, the Soviet player really struggling with a terrible KD, though. I mean, Soviet is also struggling in the early a lot against Austria, but yeah, having here tough time against Whydude.
yeah,
Forcing a
that's
lot of the
MG
US to help.
suppression. Yes, it didn't help well actually, but yeah, and I think that the pressure Whydude was applying was working even better for him because the Soviet guy couldn't target anything with his 120 properly because there was so much going on the field, so much movement that you know, like Soviet guy couldn't even force Whydude to go in the cover and fight him. Whydude was just out in open shooting at him all the time. So
Also hard to
120
deal with those LMG grants here because there's so few cover on the map, and
yeah,
the
that's tough
Soviet
map.
didn't have many sandbags as well, and the Pack 40 destroying sandbags as well. It's a big struggle. Maybe you should have went for an regular mortar way sooner to just spam smoke and barrage against the MG42. Maybe could have helped. Yeah. Possibly in combination with an MG. Yeah.
Yeah, something had to be different because he couldn't do anything.
It's
MG
best
on
to
such an
fight.
open map, it's gonna just suppress anything in close proximity to his field.
So no doctrines yet, I guess. Whydude, both as Soviets playing that mortar coordination and defensive tactics with 80 Overwatch versus Luftwaffe ground forces with Fallschirmjägers, I guess, and
They both
the
know what they want
Overwatch
to play.
doctrine.
Both teams know
Yeah.
what they want to play. I think that Chinese
Yes.
now is gonna shine a little bit more because I think they are Axis mains, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken. And Soviets are
Axis
pretty
map.
solid picks, I think. Guards Mortar is just a solid
No, not
commander
5
overall.
rounds.
Hmm?
Next map at game 3. Yes.
More conscripts at our disposal.
Alright, conscripts and conscripts. Yeah, also versus OKW, so no peanuts. Fox Grenadiers so far, obviously. Not a choice here with the Fallschirmjägers. Coming way too late. Equally here for Overwatch doctrines with the JLI being not available at 0 ZPs, I'm afraid.
SVS trucks already in production.
Yes.
So aggressive
we're gonna-
battle grips.
Yeah. Possibly one forward HQ at least.
Yeah, I think they're both gonna do it. They like to
It's
do
possible. Here very aggressive, pushing out of the cover. No attack here yet for snares. So first aggressive tier 1 here. Behind
Yes,
the
already.
industry horror.
Yes, and another one is waiting
Combat engineers
for
See
next
behind the
micro
house.
available.
They're both rather low here in terms of infantry. Fox Grenadiers, one Fox Grenadier.
Yeah,
He almost going down, I'm afraid. Actually
Yeah, going for
surviving here in the end. I don't know why the purple player is so low on Fox Grenadier. No, he's making the third one. Wow. That's some real priorities here with the tier 1, like... It's not gonna
Yes.
help with the resource control, I'm afraid.
Fuchs Grenadier.
So they really lack here the infantry for defending, even the basic resources, obviously. There's 2 model pioneer here busy with the repairs of the fellow Kubo, and yeah. Very great struggle here for the Axis, to absolutely no surprise. And
Yes, it's if they are investing so much on the early forward reinforcement, then they will struggle to hold the fuel.
yeah, what's the way? Obviously.
Yeah, and he cannot reinforce from this track on the south because the cutoff is
Yeah.
not in their hands. So
Yeah. At least he can heal his pioneers for a brief moment. But yeah,
yes,
very bad resource control here for the
I think Chinese team knows that it's gonna be hard at the beginning, and they are anticipating that hard start because they are saving for elite infantry.
Yeah, and league spam, I'm afraid.
Oh yeah. I guess Italian knows that.
Yeah, probably. I guess we'll also see a half track. So I really enjoy that. Oh, well, that's so risky here. Like, he could have tagged the snare. Oh, he's actually just tagging it. Like, just a few seconds later, he would have gotten snared here. Wow.
That's some greed. That's some greed.
That's maybe, or maybe it was a misclick or something, since he backed out so fast. But yeah, yeah. Now the snare's gonna be connected. Yeah, this cube is gonna go down, I'm afraid.
Well, I don't understand what. I mean, this engine is gonna help, but it's gonna a little bit late to the party. They're gonna lose fuel.
Should be lost here yet again, indeed.
Unless there's gonna be gig suppression on all units, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Now they finally have some bigger army value here with the JLI, the MG.
Yeah.
Double flamethrower from Artavick, that's also quite greedy here. Especially against no Fusiliers. There could be some mine spam here, but...
Kinda makes sense, because if they're gonna play elite units, they probably want to save munition for upgrades. Maybe Italians anticipated this unit gonna plant mines.
Oh yes, Pioneer got wiped.
Ooh.
On the fuel side.
That's bad.
Yeah, that's really bad. It's the red cover here on the road, like, it's very dangerous. Yeah, that's a very tough casualty here for the Fallschirmjäger player.
No, there's no red cover here.
Are you sure about this road?
Yeah, if you select unit, you can see... Yeah, it's just neutral.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's just neutral.
There's I mean,
flamer
to work, so cover doesn't matter really. Are they getting decap on allies fuel cutoff?
No, actually, it's not gonna decap because the VP connects here.
You're right.
Double JI here. Yeah, that's quite the heavy manpower build here. It's quite funny, you know, the guy who lost the Pioneer is going for the AA and the other doesn't. It's interesting.
Yeah. His army doesn't look so good.
We're probably gonna see here some very early T70 or T34, I'm afraid. The Allies are in such a decent position here with resources.
I think that allies need to keep the pressure.
Yeah.
Because Axis are hoping to survive the...
Very interesting choice here from Artavick with the MG against the JLI.
Yes, also noticed that. So the Yushka set up so fast that maybe he's gonna use it aggressively, like a push unit, not a support unit, like here.
Yes. Could be. It seems JLI is rather here avoiding the Soviet blob, no, going for the cutoff instead. Getting also now the mid VP, I guess. So far we don't have any leagues. Ah, one league, yes.
Yeah.
Just build, yeah. We have snares for Artavick also having snares. Yeah. Surprisingly, no guard infantry here for Whydude, but a rather very late AA. Yes, being upgraded here.
Yeah, that's wonder why he chose that.
It's interesting. So we have the big AA battle here. It's no Raketen yet. Oh, there's
And
gonna be
this
this gun.
Yes.
Yeah, this for the WAA. So we build also the Pioneer, which is very good here because it's gonna delay greatly the overs.
South
Actually backing out here, being probably
that would have no
scared
AT
here.
gun.
Yes.
If Whydude would know that he has no AT gun, he could be super aggressive right now with his AA half track. But he's waiting
that
for his
depends. It's still dangerous with the Volksgrenadiers with the snare. Then the other guy could come also over with the Raketen, you never know, yeah.
Yeah, that's why he's waiting for this for a possibly big push.
It's quite interesting because I think like the red player would have profited a lot from the AA instead of the purple player here. And the red player also could have really like the league would be also very useful here for him, but yeah. I guess it's vice versa here in the end.
But
In the meantime, the
Drake
purple
is
player really
good with the-
lacks the 80. Yeah,
Purple
so
is really
there's-
responsive with his leg, so
Yeah, I guess
he's actually helping
to stand around here in the middle, yeah. Yeah, X is super defensive already, down 200 VPs, I'm afraid.
with that strategy, that's that to be expected.
I mean, they go strong in the middle, no, at least they're pushing for the cutoff, that's like kind of decent. I mean, they lost a lot of resources, no, they lose yet again also control here of the fuel, but we really need to make up that resource loss here. Or they have to do that by killing some armor earlier on. But I'm afraid there will be a very, very fast 85 here on this map. And yeah.
And he's coming in.
Yes,
No,
and I
he's
guess Artavick is now preparing to tag for 76. This is Barrage here. Almost wiping it. Oh, should be dead.
Oh, he's gonna go in. Yeah, he's gonna go in. Is OKW guy. Purple is probably gonna collapse here.
Yeah, he gets the wipe, yeah. Gets away. Pretty good. Be bad for the OKW player.
And
Just
I
also
guess
ready here to help.
it's apparent that he has no AT.
That's gonna be really hard here for Purple to come back. I guess he could call them some paratroopers. Replenishing the lost infantry.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a good choice here. I mean, when you collect the doctrine, you should at least do us the favor and pin some paratroopers, I guess.
maybe, but I don't think it's a good choice against Meat Chopper, which is a half track. Albers in production, no AT, so he don't care about half track.
Yeah, no AT. Pioneers
he's
is
gonna-
good enough.
Yeah, of course. He's gonna just use his sheer firepower of infantry to scare off the...
Is the other OKW players rather decent into the game here. We've also
Yes.
120 here for Whydude, taking over the league.
There's a cheeky Goliath near the cover.
Yes.
I wonder if Artavick knows about it, because it's kind of loud, so...
Yeah, that's a good question. Was going there with the Pioneer.
Oh
No, it
no!
revealed. No, it revealed. What is it?
Oh,
No,
no.
no way, it's gonna work. Wow. Well, I mean,
Oh, close.
yeah, well,
He
didn't
messed
wipe
up really
something,
with
but
Goliath. He should have waited, but it got revealed because he moved.
yeah, bit of a misplay.
I don't really know if Goliath reveals if it rotates only, or it has to move.
Quite a funny idea here for a cup final, trying to
Yeah.
carry the game. With
That's
the
a brave
Goliath here.
play because it's 100 muni.
That's a 100 ammunition. Like
Though
that's
he killed
100
like 4 models.
ammunition lacking later for skill planes, possibly.
Yeah, skill planes, and he have no upgrade for. No, that's the wrong guy.
I don't know, maybe he's not making overs.
Free JLI, all
free
upgraded.
GLI,
That's
wow.
good.
It's cancer. It's like a lot of sides here on the map. Okay, so T-34 at 14 minutes. Already going crushingly in here. Katniss setting up. Connecting first shot. Wow. 4 models down here by the T-34 shot.
That's
It's getting here quite nicely around the cover here.
T-34 in a nutshell.
But yeah, very defensive axis here. Now already reduced here greatly by the VPs.
Purple is making Raketen, so he starts to respect the half track, I guess.
But priority is first double overs out. So
Yeah, I think
now we can get the Raketen for
strategy is-
defending the overs.
Oh,
Look here,
T-34 going in.
T-34 diving the Raketen.
Could be big. Oh no.
Shreya's there to defend, I guess. But yeah, he's forcing away the entire play. I mean, there's only two Fox Grenadiers, yes, but...
Yeah. I mean, this is kind of a...
Oh, AA gets destroyed by the Shrek here. On max range from the OKW player.
really?
That's very fortunate.
Oh yeah.
Since it tends to miss a lot.
Maybe it was even a track ground with the Shrek. It's possible.
Yes. Won't find out, I'm afraid.
Well, Artavick should have... I mean, Whydude should be... Oh, he went for Katyusha. Well, maybe it's a good choice. I don't know. Because OKW, they expect armor, and now they are gearing up towards it. Though
Yes.
it's not like they're respecting it, because one rack is not that much to protect against T-3485.
Doesn't even protect from a very crucial dive. So we have a caddy first for Whydude, so no 85. That's interesting.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a
I
sector.
So I
mean,
guess
access is
the-
quite off here from any serious armor, to be honest.
Yes, but I
He's
guess
now getting his
they-
forward retreat.
They are successful with their plan to survive, and now they have...
Now they have the numbers here with triple
Yes.
JI. I mean, triple JI, that's a very decent target for caddy,
That's
I
true.
would say.
But you know... Oh, P4 in production, P4J from the red.
Yeah, the non-AA players getting the stuff out.
Now it's gonna be more difficult for allies.
I mean the red OKW play here with the JLI is really floating well manpower. He could even get the retreat here as his teammate.
Maybe
Though I wonder, possibly the best choice here to get the P4 as well, since he's facing just a caddy, so and one Zis gun. Thing is, it's really dangerous. They're like a 200 VP, so
Oh, that's a good barrage. I mean, it's a safe choice. Maybe he's gonna get something.
yeah, it's a very good barrage. It's like 6 kills, yeah, 7 kills.
It's kind of funny that when he heard Katyusha, he instantly retreat Obers. Nothing
Yeah, I
else.
think
just
he was expecting a close range barrage, I guess, but instead went
I
for
kind of
the
noticed
leak.
that when they play,
on
they
low left.
always save the overs. They're playing around overs. I think their
Yes.
plan is to just wipe stuff with a huge blob and back off.
Oh, P4J getting the mine here by attacking the conscript.
Oh, and it's one mine.
Hey, also a decent amount of kills here. That's free, 12 kills. Not bad. I feel like red guy really needs a leak or something. Now he's getting the leak. Quite the late leak here. I mean, both players will really love leaks and... Oh! Ooh, red carry! That's close. Luckily
Yep.
getting away here. Yeah, that's very fortunate, I would say.
Well, if there would be infantry around, that could be even worse. Oh, Dyushka is coming close to... Oh, it's gonna get suppressed by MG34.
Yeah. And you are ambushed for Captain here, capping the fuel, and still the T-34 going in, to my surprise.
Yeah, that's... I was thinking that maybe he was trying to reveal it for Dyushka to kill the Raketin, but I guess it was not the plan.
Suppressed, it's not gonna work. Maybe missed it. Our next caddy barrage here on the overs. Yeah, I think the purple guy is really gonna struggle here, like...
Yes.
He's
Oh,
like
the
really
Ox-
struggling with manpower.
The conscript is burning, it's gonna die. Almost dies in the
yeah.
fire.
Interesting. Yeah, purple guy won't ever get out a tank if it continues like this for him.
He can't reinforce
Oh,
them.
Raketin getting wiped here, I think. Oh no! Oh, gets team killed by the P4.
Really? Wasn't the fire maybe?
Yeah, no, it was the team killer, so what? Very unfortunate. And now it's gonna get wiped again. Yeah, that's expensive loss here. Yeah, poor Raketin suffering here by the friendly fire, I'm afraid.
I mean, that's what they are not afraid of that, what just happened. They didn't have AT for the most part, and if allies would have been more aggressive and kill Raketin like this, then maybe they would collapse, or they could lose the game. So
I don't know, somehow the purple guys still can push hard. About the casualties, but yeah, I guess it's the caddy. There's good manpower damage, but...
Ooh, another good barrage. Look, I think that was lucky. He was just barraging the lake and
he gets
JLI
the
was just
leak,
happened to be there.
Yeah. It's a bit of manpower bleed here, yes. But overall, the GLI player is having decent amount of manpower. So no second caddy here. Whydude. Wiping the MG. Oh, and the Ober maybe as well. Oh no, Ober. Yeah, Ober gets a wipe. That's quite unfortunate, to be honest, but yeah.
That was guided rocket right there.
Wow, imagine and purple players getting a JP4 now against double caddy. That's a surprising choice here.
Those caddies are just cutting them to pieces.
Like, I would rather get the P4 here when facing double caddy, trying to dive the Katyushas, but yeah.
Well, he doesn't know that there's a double Katyusha, right?
I think he does, I mean.
Well, now maybe he wasn't looking, but now he knows.
And now he's making another Ober and what is he? Wait, no, he's tacking for tier 3. Okay.
He's going for a King Tiger.
Oh, King Tiger, yeah. Maybe. Or he wants a Stuka to counter barrage, I don't know. It's quite strange decision making here. Oh. Before he with the frontal penetration. Oh, almost hits you again, the P4.
That was really risky strategy on the axe part.
I don't know about that Katie.
Because of that risky gamble.
Yes. By getting punished here, by being so greedy.
Yes.
Okay, so the other OKW player gets the JP4. I If I were the Axis, I think I would go for like 4 P4Js and then try to dive here the
Red is in pain right now.
caddies. Yeah. Red is in pain, yes.
I mean, it's also kind of weird that he's blobbing so much.
I mean, it's 4 caddies on the battlefield, so
Yeah, but
you
you know,
can
like,
deal with those forward
it's to be
buildings.
expected that your battle group is gonna get barraged from long-range Katyusha, so...
Or we can witness as one caddy barrage after another.
Yes. And the
Just
Auber is in
getting
production,
bombed
so
here.
don't worry.
Oba
Salvageable.
will deal with that filth of caddies. Man.
I mean, one good flank with double Aubers with LMG, and it can kill Katyushas, so... Possible. You just need to
Interesting
believe.
response here. And we cancelled again. Yeah, he's really not sure about that.
I think that he's
He still got it.
strategy, and he's...
Oh no, he got it.
Yeah. He always does do it, or it was his initial plan to pump Aubers, but in this situation, it's just a tough position. 76 in trouble, but not gonna get snared, so just gonna run away from JP4.
Losing supplies to the
Okay,
enemy.
now Whydude is expecting some armor, so he's making SU-85. That's reasonable.
Ready.
Well, you know, maybe he maybe he don't think he'll. It's just a safe choice. I would do the same.
Yeah, it's definitely a good choice. Yeah.
He could go for a third Katyusha, but that would be risky and cocky.
Yeah.
You don't want to
It's
throw.
dangerous. At least without the T-34, it's really dangerous having no ramp.
Ooh, the Volk is almost dead.
Oh, double barrage here, coming in.
It's not looking good. Oh, 76 going in or not? At 76, oh, 80 Overwatch.
I think
It's
that
over.
guy is losing all his armor, yeah, and he may surrender here. That was quite a show of dominance here from the allies, I'm afraid.
He gave up even without. He didn't get snared, but he just gave up on microing anymore.
Even the Axis, when you look at the infantry, there's not that much kills. I mean, the AA doing well, but in the end, it's not much to show here, but yeah. I mean, caddies with a lot of kills, I'm afraid. Yeah, triple caddy for Artavick, yes. With a ton of kills.
Triple? I think it's double and
Yeah,
then one for Whydude.
No, it's 5 caddies in total. 3 for
Ooh,
Artavick and 2 for Whydude.
Well, to
Well, I
be
mean,
honest,
Artavick had the T-34, so he could have rammed in the worst case. And he has 80 Overwatch, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, they
yeah.
were bleeding so bad that I would not expect anything.
Axis here kind of getting punished for having low resource control and going very heavy on infantry. And struggling with the casualties here to make P4. Yeah. I think it was very necessary, especially for the purple guy here, to get like himself also a P4. So maybe they could have like with 2 P4s they could have dived just Whydude with the caddies, with the skill planes, leading them out. But one P4 I'm afraid is not enough and a bit too dangerous. But the other guy really refused to get a P4, but was also struggling with the bleed, I would say. Yeah, the score is 2-0 for the Italians here, Artavick and Whydude. Overall, yeah, Soviets with great KDs here, I guess. Considering going conscripts,
I mean, when you look at the
Axis here looking
KDs,
rather
hasn't looked that
poorly.
great, but when you watch the game, Axis lost a lot.
I mean, when you trade 1-to-1 versus OKW, it's pretty good, especially considering there's low amount of Volkswagen and no Fusiliers. So
Yes, they lost a lot of.
it's insanely decent KD. Yeah.
Very expensive manpower. Maybe it would be cool to see on the screen how much manpower they lost. Actually, that would be more, accurate to see. But I guess we don't have.
Yeah, we can see like purple guy never getting into the game here, really struggling with the caddy barrages and all that stuff, and
yeah. Apart from
going
risky
for that
strategy
armor
that didn't work, I think his biggest mistake, the purple guy, was to he didn't build Raketen and I don't know why, because that A half track caused him so much pain.
Yeah, no AT, yes, plus no medium tank, nothing,
Yes,
kinda bad.
he was just kind of expecting to roll in with his elite infantry blob and clean some
Yes.
team weapons from Soviet, but never happened.
Alright.
Whydude instantly locked in a ISU.
Yes. It's interesting. It's JT though for play on the open, so you could counter it. We Feuersturm in the castle. It's really surprising off-meter stuff here. Just not sure. It's about this doctrine choice here. It's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I think only one commander with anti-tank Overwatch. Oh, because you have to change the commanders, right?
Yeah.
Each game. Makes sense.
I mean, the biggest struggle here for Artavick, yes. It's kind of.
Yeah.
I find it kind of strange that the player in the castle actually goes for the ISU.
Ready for action.
Yeah.
I mean, you could play MKVD rifle maybe. The castle with 80 Overwatch, Commissar, and flamethrower.
Could be.
But yeah.
I'm not so convinced about it, but bold choice, I would say.
Yeah, I feel like the game plan here already for the allies is to give up on the castle later on.
Yeah.
Necessary.
Looks like it.
And then just double down on the open third BP. I mean, that's a solid choice actually, I'd say, in close game.
I'm
You could
wondering
play
if
the
they're gonna
map.
go for forward reinforcement again. On this map, it's not. So...
Maybe they're gonna use the Opel Blitz truck. We'll see. It's quite funny because like the Okadawa player now really doubles down on the castle with the Opel Blitz, and Whydude kind of probably is willing to give up on the castle very early on, possibly even.
Supply half track is ready for orders.
Yeah, fighting off Opel Blitz with close range bolts is difficult.
Yeah, it's gonna be impossible here for Whydude to hold the castle. Its only hope is the AA. For dealing with the bad units, and they can just use smoke.
Double SVS tracks, so they stick to their original plan. Aggressive push to the
Yeah, I think I have seen this play before here. Not playing the Opel Blitz truck, but this very doctrine and the cast side just with the forward tier 1 anyway, and getting like early on the league as well with the flamethrower barrage.
Good pressure from Whydude with the flamethrower. White yellow guy is gonna be forced off from his own fuel. They will not get the cutoff. Axis won't get the cutoff because of well, maybe.
This time he got the triple Fox Trinity, so that's gonna help getting it back.
Yeah, that's true. Artavick chasing Kubelwagen, but it's not gonna die. So he forfeits his cutoff by chasing.
So we have, surprisingly, we have the NKVD on the open with the KV8 and the Commissar.
Well, I was expecting
versus fortification. Yeah.
And also the radio interception is kind of useful, so...
No, but I feel like Switch would have been better here for the allies with Artavick in the castle.
Yeah, I don't know if it was planned or it's just coincidence. They didn't think. I don't know.
MG-34 squad is ready for...
Interesting.
Blue is keeping the original format. He built MG-34.
Well, almost, yeah. At least the T1 is in the base now. There's a little bit of an adjustment. Great.
Maybe he learned some respect to
Yeah, or it's a map-based decision, could be also. I think
that's
when I
pretty
watched
good.
both players here, another game on this map, like one had the forward with the overblitz and the other one sticked to the base. So maybe they only do that in Belgorod. Could
But it
be.
makes sense because this map is kind of narrow when the exit of the base. And
Oh,
that's
oh, oh,
important.
Pioneer getting wiped here in the castle.
Yeah, I was
That's definitely a tough casualty here for Whydude. I wouldn't mind it if it's just irregular, but
double
the
STG. That's
upgraded
could be deadly.
might get the.
Probably not.
Yeah. No, he's not gonna get. He's actually not. Maybe. I mean, yeah, he's not trying at least.
No, he wouldn't get it anyway.
Yeah, this time access is a little bit better into the game. Yes, they get cut off, but they're playing from the south side. The south side is a bit tougher here with defending the fuel, so.
I was surprised that this flame engine got so far there. It was so low, and it was not merged with the con. So he got a little bit floppy there. And a big flank from a KW guy.
He's also going double flamethrower. Yet again, Axis really refusing to
Maybe
get here.
a second engineer gonna
lines
die
or-
because of the flank from the blue. He knows. Whydude knows that the flank is coming. I don't know, how did he see that? But he did.
Maybe Artavick called already, but his enemy is missing.
Yeah. Now they
Early
went
effective call,
flank.
maybe.
Yeah, and he didn't achieve anything, so he wasted his time there.
With a Maxim here from Artavick, he gets a decent choice, considering his opponent also getting an MG. So,
Well, on the
there's-
opposite side,
and there's no officer, right, as well, so
This
Maxim is kinda decent.
so a half track is gonna get countered soon by this.
Yes. This is in general very good here, so with having the barrage against the MG. Nice flank here from the MP40
Yeah,
folks.
Mac cannot shoot. He needs to back off. Cannot stop because those folks can have regular grenades.
I guess he's aiming here on cutoff. A flamethrower pioneer also in the castle. Nice to see. Look at it. Look at that conscript with no models. It's very unfortunate here for the Axis player. Yeah, he's using the smoke for the decap.
That could be dead. He used smoke, but he could have used nade and retreat. But that was a good call. He didn't back off his Maxim. He could have retreated out of convenience, but he didn't.
This is kind of so. It's interesting. They both go for double flame. That's so greedy, if you ask me. But yeah, both players really refuse to.
I mean, did you see
It's
even a
mines.
single mine placed by those guys?
Oh,
No, I think
they
that's the
like
reason
it's
they
like
did
every opponent they assume is map hacking, so no mines should be used.
that. It's normal. We don't do mines here. It doesn't work. No, this Kubel is in trouble if he's not gonna back off. And there's a mine on his retreat
I don't
path.
know. I think the Cuba is gonna die here.
Yeah, it's 100%.
Very surprised me if he's out of it.
And he
What
did
he's doing.
360 and right to the mine.
Actually, no snares from up.
Oh,
So actually, the Cuba's gonna.
that's bad, man.
Well, now he's stopping, man. He's gonna lose it anyway. It's such a huge
Why?
misplay here.
Why are you doing this, please? No.
Such a gift.
Like, he was so fortunate that he was taking the nades. Not finished. He could get away.
Yeah, that's
Unless-
very
Oh,
annoying.
that's a big flank. Maybe that's why he was so. Maybe he was trying to keep the attention to the Kubelhagen while there's big flank going on.
Yeah, they might get the Ziz gun, but the Ziz definitely
He
gonna
could
retreat
out.
into the smoke.
He
He's
could keep
fast.
out AA. They're gonna lose AA. I mean, Ziskan allies.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure. Maybe Whydude is
Oh.
gonna... No. They don't have anything to finish off here. They don't have a cannon, so
That's why I'm
not getting anything out of it. But it was in the end a kind of a very bad flank because they didn't achieve anything, but they lost the fuel again here.
That was bad. Potentially, it could be really big, but it failed really. They didn't achieve anything.
Yeah.
And I think it's another mistake is the blue OKW guy. He didn't have any AT, and maybe if he would have AT on the front, that half track could be dead or just forced off. They could get everything there. Because that half track alone just saved whole flank.
Maybe we should have went for the half track instead. Beating that triple fast, yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be probably a better choice. And I'd say, you know, greedy play really, no AT at all. But this time
I mean,
think
this could
they
have
were
went.
more red.
This could have went even better for the. Like this could have went better for the Axis, but overall compared to the last game, they're quite decently into the. So
Yeah, this time
it's going
okay.
a lot better.
That's fine. I mean,
And
you know, the
look,
classic
one
guy-
guy got a rocket and a decent choice. Oh, that's. AA using the boost. Go away. Get away
fine.
here.
I don't know if the elevation will allow
Oh,
for
though. If the Gran goes here. If he would have sent the Gran through the main road, then he would have gotten the AA, possibly. Like some side on it.
Oh, it stopped! No!
No, yeah.
Dude, that
That's
was-
another missed opportunity here from the Chinese player. I think he could have gotten that easily with cutting the way here through the ammo. With just one Fox 20, he should have been able to get it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's possible even at a ground in this position because of the elevation. I think it's okay. The only problem is that the truck is gonna stop most of the shots. So. He could have kept trying, maybe get something, but
It's a
That was
raid Elko.
oh, Alpern is streaming.
Oh,
The count is 1. Nice. Alpern is strong.
yes. Strong.
Maybe he just realized that there's something going on. Yeah, so blue is his infantry is kind of strong now.
Yeah, and he's getting also a rocket now.
Finally.
It's going quite well for him overall. I like how the yellow guy is always just
Why the
cutting
minus?
in here from the castle, kind of swiping through the field here. Oh, nice mine.
He turned off the minesweeper. I think so. Yeah, he did. He did see the mine and just turned it off and wanted to defuse it, I guess. Just blow up.
A lot of mines here from the Soviet play.
That can be dead Volks. Probably not because conscript and DPS on the move, but
It's getting away here. The yellow play always deep dives here. But it's nice, the idea is nice, but unfortunately he's not really getting out something out of it. Like,
he's gonna lose his leg. Yeah.
great, so
So that was really not good that he yellow left flank exposed. I guess he felt the urge that he needs to push with his MP40s.
yeah.
But it
Return
was-
though could have been also better communicated to the mate to maybe fall back a little by the league here.
I think blue is way too much invested already on a push. So he's not interested in backing off.
So I wonder maybe teammate is gonna recapture the lead.
I guess he's waiting for blue to take it. Good mine. 3 models down.
Yeah.
3 or
X is really feeding upon mines, while the allies with no sweepers having a very decent time here.
Oh. Nah, nothing's gonna happen here.
Ally is very fine here.
Good grenade.
This guy also not using the sweeper.
Abilities ready.
Really have to put some effort here. Switching. Always switching, so he
Yeah, he
learned
did
his
switch.
lesson. I see.
Now he's kind of struggling to
Almost
try
the
to
same
fight
name.
the other guy on this open area. T34 rolling in.
15 minutes. It's not too great, not too bad. Actually, it's quite bad since there's a P4J
Yeah,
already.
chased out. So they are way better off this much. And I guess that's what they were trying to do, but I think this map is kind of easier to do because of the castles.
Double this already from Whydude.
Double Camozis.
It's a fair choice here.
He's just pushing there. Yeah.
And we have another P4 here for another teammate. Beating. G here.
Yeah, Artavick,
Danger, but
he's AT on the front.
back.
JP4 in production. I guess, yeah,
That's
it's
a
a good
J
choice.
before.
Considering his strategy, it's aligned to his idea.
Actually, he was making a P4 and then switched to J P4. It's interesting.
Yeah, he just wants to be secured from the vehicles and
I mean, he
Push
has a pretty good army. Guess it's a little bit of a safer choice here. But if allies start swimming against caddies, then he will rather do poorly, I guess.
Ready for action.
Trying to deal with that. But yeah. Well, on that very far open, it's hard to use P4J well. Might get unlucky and penetrate at every shot. To potentially lose it.
but a half track from Whydude is shutting down the pushes.
Yeah, it's very well here. It's defending everything outside of the pass. Scores 2-0 for the Italians.
And he could chase now this Raketten with T34 on the castle side.
Yes.
Doubles is coming up. I see.
Just caddy. Also there. Yes, indeed. So yeah, now we have again a tank hunter versus, I guess, multiple caddies coming in a bunch of times. So I wonder how he's gonna deal with all those caddies. Like maybe with an LF8 could be a choice here.
This is a pretty good pressure he's applying right now. If he can get this decrewed, he can push.
Oh, yeah, Ober getting hit here, losing 3 models, almost wiping it. But yeah,
Again, that
slipping
would be-
away here. Yeah, that would have been quite fortunate.
But this is what they're trying to do. Like the T34 was so low because of JP4, and if Obers would push the Zs,
They love double OKW. Those Chinese guys. It's their major strength.
left in the hands of Axis.
artillery barrages are available at your convenience.
Map is CoCaster.
That's an interesting use of...
X is really into the game now. It's ticking late game. But what is this dive here? People, that's so. Wow, double bounce here. Holy. I think it's gonna die anyway to the T-34, but. Oh, actually losing here the Raketen.
I mean, Whydude is...
Whydude is somehow not following up. He's too scared. Maybe of a landman. I don't know. I don't see a reason. Maybe he's also scared of some hidden Fox Grenadier. Not being lucky with the final shot here.
Of teammate flanking me. Because you can get so committed to trying to kill it and you may get destroyed by a flank. And
somehow this turned out to be good for the Axis in the end. For some reason.
I mean, he lost Raketen to yellow.
Yeah, but he got the AA. I think that's a big win here.
Oh, he did?
Mm-hmm. And the Soviet player doesn't get to the Raketen. It's just destroyed, I think. In the end, he rather profits here. He's not losing the P4. The AA was quite struggle here for the castle player with pushing beyond castle, obviously. So he might have now an easier time here, punching through his lines, so there's the maximum now.
Waiting for introduction. Because now he's kind of weak to armor push without proper AT. P4 is not gonna cut it.
Oh look, there's infrared scouting.
Yeah,
it's going...
Now they're gonna die.
It's just being positioned to be lost already without any support.
No,
oh, he's actually not gonna go for the finish here. Interesting choice.
That's what I'm talking about. Look at this Katyusha. This Katyusha didn't do much, and that's what I would be afraid of. That you won't even punish the infantry.
This match they also don't have that many caddies like last match.
Ooh, that was a good shot for that round, I think.
So we have JP4 as well supporting.
Again.
Caddy here forcing at least away most of the infantry, I would say.
Oh, it's
pretty poor getting away here. And
it's not chasing.
4 as well.
Better respect those doubles.
Yeah. Very scary.
But that's what I was saying the previous game. Those Katyushas are not so effective as it was in the previous game.
Yes. But on top of that, I mean, they both went for a T-34 last match, like... Whydude never get his hands on a tank, so he had multiple caddies in very, very early, right?
Yep.
Also, I guess caddy is a bit harder here for dealing with infantry, since there's a lot of huge objects blocking barrages. Potentially hide behind.
Well,
yeah, in the end...
wider, so it's fine, because they were kind of walking on their choke points on the battleground.
Actually, Whydude is going for another caddy, so we won't see ISU. I'm afraid. So, not that much of the strategy trying to predict early on. But maybe the allies later on is mainly focusing here on the middle and the hillside. Whydude really trying to get his hands on the castle permanently with holding the VP there.
Yeah, the left side axis looks strong, kind of. But the right side, It's questionable if yellow is not gonna collapse.
Oh, maybe the truck here is gonna die to the caddy. Almost dies in garage. Yeah, I guess maybe a KT later on.
No, most definitely they like to play King William.
Yeah, he actually gets the truck now with the second caddy.
Was
That's
a
cool.
human goal. That's what
Some
he was aiming
fuel and manpower been lost here.
Good strategy. Oh, Maxim is
At
gonna
least
die.
one wide for the caddy.
Oh, it's
Ah.
pretty bad.
Yeah, it should
He
be.
may lose. Whydude may lose.
That's what I meant by it. The AA is such a big kill because
I don't understand why
Because-
the big four is not pushing.
oh, gets away here. Everything. And if there would have been now the AA, he could have stopped that possibly using the Maxim.
Yeah, but also
Now he
think
lost it.
that yellow was pushing with the infantry, but not with the armor. Out of sync push.
Yeah. Maybe he's scared of landmines. I don't know.
I think
He
he
hit a
was
bunch, bro.
a little bit overwhelmed by his attempt.
And he didn't have the Pioneer pushing with him.
But he went like he was supposed to just go a little bit, not so deep. So
Yeah,
that he needs to be scared of mines there.
that's true. I would be still very scared here of 80 Overwatch yet again.
All fire on it before? What is he trying to do?
Like if you think of being the Axis here, I would have no clue what doctrine the Allies are playing with the Soviets player. Like there's no indication at all. Like so far I would say, well I mean Whydude is having the anti-tank gun ambush, but I think in terms of Artavick he probably didn't use anything of his doctrine yet, which is
Well, apart maybe from Reddit, but it's like there's nothing useful here.
yeah. It's the 80 Overwatch is waiting for the perfect moment. So I would be scared here of 80 Overwatch as an Axis player. I think.
Look, those Katyushas are more blind shots this time. You don't have that much control over the map to
Yes.
find.
But I think
better
they
targets.
do some impact here. They permanently decrew here support weapon. That's something.
Yeah, and it's gonna kill it.
It doesn't want to even recapture. Oh, comes to barely here getting away. Moved.
This is too far to.
We have now 2 P4s here in the castle plus a J P4. Interesting. And the LFH, yeah, already that too, that's crazy. Putting here into the base. Oh, actually the LFH managed to kill the caddy in the base of Whydude. The lucky shot. And the other caddy is just moving straight into the barrage. Oh no.
Oh, this is up to position. He just stopped, not chasing. He's expecting something to be there.
So Whydude got an SC-85. It definitely means no ISU anytime soon. I'm surprised about that, because Axis is so heavily invested into medium tanks.
But on paper it looks like...
Oh, SC-85 possibly gonna go down here.
Yeah, it's chasing him.
And there's 80 Overwatch called, or no it's actually we saw the artillery. Yeah, that's a very unfortunate loss here for Whydude. It's just losing caddy, it's 85, a lot of armor here. Oh yeah, it's actually 0. get Artavick, triple caddy.
Yeah, I was trying to say that Whydude doesn't have to be aggressive. Just wait until those Katyushas wipe everything. The more time
Next
is
LFH
passing,
barrage, I guess.
the more bleed it will be imposed on Axis.
It's just, it's on the base X. Oh, almost wiped the conscript again. Yeah. It's getting a bit scary now though. 2 P4s, 3 P4s in total.
Well, the good thing is that he has double
The
Z,
red is
so
being rebuilt.
he should be able to stop Yellow from being too much aggressive.
Wonder if the other player, no, he actually cannot get a KT. It's so heavily invested into support weapons, infantry and everything.
Yeah, there's no way.
Cannot get anything. But he got the
Pop-
tech here, so if he loses something, he could get the KT turn at some point.
You can see that it is taxing on him. The manpower is,
Yes.
it's gonna be heavy.
Like, both here on the open are playing sort of a manpower brain strategy. But yeah, the X play here just with one LFH only, I guess.
Oh, this is a
But
good
using
target.
here the P4 and
Somebody with Z on the cutoff.
yeah, they could even go later on for the LFH. Multiple creeping, to be honest. Very risky play here for capturing the VP. But yeah, the elevation favors here the Folks Trinity not to die.
He could chase it easily.
It's not looking good here for Whydude.
Yep. And
There's
this
another
block
zeroing
window.
going in here. Oh yeah, that's gonna cost him everything, I'm afraid.
Oh, and the grenade on the Ziz. Oh, this looks like over, man.
Yes. Get the zeroing, that's gonna do
But
all
there's
its
a
work
main
here
overwatch active.
as well.
Yeah.
But he has to retreat him. Yeah, he gets 1P. It's true. Oh, wow. I don't know, I think that didn't pay off here in the end. Like this guy here can easily rebuild the P4s. Oh, he's actually rebuilding the P4. He could have even went for a Kate, you know, but I guess he wants to play rather aggressively.
Why did the speed running to Popka
Meantime,
production?
Artavick gets the AA middle.
Panzer IV deployed. Awaiting orders.
P4 is already out. Replacement in the field.
It's not too bad. He's keeping here the momentum, yeah. I mean, now Axis could tune in here, you know, for a double down on Artavick, going for the caddies if they want to.
Yeah, I don't know
They
what.
really have the armor for that, though.
They don't have to really do that because they are leading on the VP. But
True, but
100 points.
for Whydude rebuilds, they could definitely do that as well. The
Yeah,
Overwatch
but
is
that's
also
all.
being used, so there's no defense at all here for the allies. Yeah, right now, look, it's going for it. There was the scout play and he's going in now. He saw it, he was checking for the deep dive, if he can do it. And
yeah, the T4
he can do it. Now he's taking out the final tank here of Artavick. He's gonna go all in now for those caddies.
Building T7 in the meantime.
Yeah, oh, he missed all the shots. Oh, he's backing out now. Actually, bouncing here on the SU-85.
Oh,
Using
oh,
the P4. Yeah, that went quite odd. I guess one cat is gonna die though, but yeah. Pretty fortune here of the allies. Better damage could have been prevented here. The end. Could have been a lot worse for the Allies. Surprisingly, they get away here very well with it. And a T-70 for Artavick. Okay.
I don't know if it was
Very
a mistake
interesting.
of all the situation, because this was so intense, or it was just playing all along.
Yeah, I know one of those players really loves to dive enemy bases. Like, is it Su-85s or JP4s? He loves doing that, but yeah, now he lost a lot of stuff, I'm afraid, but since they have such a huge advantage here in terms of resources, they can still rebuild easily his tanks here. But yeah, it's not looking VP-wise well.
Whydude is gonna get suppressed on the right VP. He's not gonna get
I
it.
guess he built that T-70 out of emergency, like, they really need the DP right now if they do not want to lose the game.
Possible. Or maybe it was a misclick. Yes, the center VP is guarded heavily.
I think they should be able to stop the loss here, VP. T-34 as well. The LFH barrage here. The middle vicinity of the game.
Yes, and the full health Ober is coming to the center.
In time, Whydude is gonna lose the castle VP here again. Oh, Metzi double snare here on the T-34. Yeah. It's all in chaos in the castle, I guess.
SU is...
Infrared is getting away. J missing. I guess the allies are back into it.
yeah, it's surprisingly, but they are...
Oh,
they're back.
X is calling it all. Another zeroing is going in. They want to win right now. It's deleting the Maxim here of Artavick. Another P4 is out for the castle. Needs to go for this 34, but forced away here by the Su-85. Next P4 coming in though. Oh, that's a nice snare here on the Su-85. That's probably gonna be it here for this fellow tank, I'm afraid. Also, EP being captured here yet again. Oh, actually missing the shot, finishing anyways with the Faust. Artavick. It's all about him now. Can he get his hands on the VP in time here? With the T-70 being just down here to one shot. Can he still hit one? T-70 has to finish off with Fox Grenadier here. Gets the miss. The leak though, the leak. You cannot get it. Oh, actually, Whydude is back in the castle at the VP, so
Okay, there's hope.
there is hope. Yeah, they can get another decap here just in time.
And the Volks goes down.
Oh,
T-34.
oh yeah,
that was good.
T-34. Oh, look at Artavick here sending in the T-70, but actually
Out
not
the range.
not going. Oh, missing another shot here. That
I think that was an
T-70.
attack jump.
I don't think so, to be honest,
What?
but yeah.
Maybe. Okay, the right VP is kind of secured. But the P4 is
Yeah,
coming.
secured for now, yeah. P4J is coming, yeah. I'm afraid P4J is gonna finish it. And we also have another sneaky pioneer here going for the Hill VP. And the Cats are really doing the job here.
Over right now?
Yeah, I think it's over now.
Left. Yeah, it's over.
I'm afraid it's over for the Allies. They surrender. They cannot
Okay, it's
capture back here the
2-1
lead piece.
for Italians for now.
And here we have the KT in the end. He managed to lose enough to call in the KT, which
Crossfire
unfortunately
FPV
won't
is
have an impact here.
synonymous.
GG's. Let's have a look at the unit stats since we have here a longer match. In the end, yeah, with lots of kill on those MP40 Grenadiers, I guess. Also lots of kills on the Flamethrower Pioneer, doing rather well. League not doing too bad as well. I guess P4's being mostly rebuilt here, but yeah, in the end still 16 kills for this one. Other fellow X players, wow, tons of kills on the Obers. 64 in total.
The
Even
commanders
also
is
Fox Grenadier doing well, I guess. Pioneer having rather little combat impact here. League doing also pretty decent job here. And yeah, of course the LFH 10 kills in the end, but I guess most importantly that one caddy kill here in the base of Whydude. You can still see here the remnants from the Katyusha getting killed here by I think the first barrage.
yeah, I guess it was worth it just because of the Katyusha alone. Because apart from that, I don't know if it dealt
It's really
any
worth for it
damage.
alone. Yeah. Yeah, I think it did something. Also the HP damage, not something to underestimate. So let's see, Soviet here. Soviet, yeah. I guess not
Yeah.
really getting as many kills as last match here with the caddies in a longer period of time. And Conscript's not doing too great. Actually quite funny, T70 very fast, that 2 being like called in a build at 35 minutes or something. It's quite the rocket start here. For the T70,
Yeah, I'm not
yeah.
sure if it was not because that was a big push when that build popped in. So maybe he was just under so much pressure that he just pressed it by accident, or maybe he was trying to get something to cap, which this event is kind of good to, just quickly go and grab VP on its own and go back.
And
Possibly.
there's no extra money for playing Green Commanders. It's just Crossfire doing his bringing some fake, I guess. So
Yeah,
describing
cannot,
here the silly chosen doctrines.
I mean, they cannot use the same doctrines each game, if I understand correctly. So that's why
Yeah.
they picked such weird commanders.
But
And I think
to be honest, this one guy is definitely a fortification doctrine main. He lost that doctrine so much. Yeah. And the other guy also really loves to use Feuersturm here in the castle. He does it every match so far in the castle, so I think it's a strategic pick here, plus the favorite doctrine for the other player. So it worked out for them in the end, so I guess we cannot blame them, and they have managed to win a lot of players in this cup with those doctrines, and they're for a reason in the final, so I guess there's nothing to blame. So far the cup, well, I guess doesn't like hinder it. Some actually the credit here being in the finals, having successful, truthful, correct decision making in terms of doctrinal choices here. So I wouldn't. I guess it's not odd because it works, but
wait,
it's surprising.
I
It's
think Albert was talking
unusual,
about
yeah.
allies commander's choice because
For the allies,
with OKW, I don't think you even
yeah.
need a commander to
I'm
have a
surprised that
decent
Artavick
play field.
played the NKVD in the open. Maybe it would have been better with Artavick in the castle with the NKVD, maybe with a flamethrower tank and AT Overwatch with T34 and the ISU in the open. But yeah, I'm also surprised why you didn't want to go for the ISU. He really was aiming on the castle for the entire game. I was like I was trying to predict that maybe Whydude just plays first in the castle, then abandons it later on using the ISU in the open. And maybe those MP40 grants wouldn't have had the impact, but yeah. They also love doing Pack 40, but they didn't
it was
make
kind of
one last
okay,
night.
but he just collapsed when he lost he blocked his own AT guns with a T-34 76, and he lost T-34, lost double AT guns, and I think it's just that's the main reason.
Attack 43.
Apart from, you know, commanders wouldn't help in that situation. That was a really bad misplay there.
Yeah. Mistakes were made, but I guess fortunately we will have a fourth game now, so
Yeah, and you can see that Artavick was
that's fair
he had
enough.
3 Katyushas, so he was trying to, if the game would stop, you know, become more slower, then Katyushas would work better. But he was just aiming blindly
Yeah.
everywhere, and it was not so effective as.
Maybe he lacked that mortar with a flare or something, I don't know.
No, I think
Like,
if they would have more pressure on the center, probably, if the game would be more you know, even or
offensive way,
stabilized,
yes.
then he would probably just shoot more close to the base. But they had not they didn't hold that the ground on center VP, so he didn't have a good intel where all the units are.
You know, to our defense of the player, he apparently used the JLI the match before, so he couldn't use it yet again, truth be told. But I know for very certain that this player lost fortification, and even though he has JLI as an option in auto match or in other cup games, he decided to go for fortification instead. So it's a no-brainer for him. But yeah.
Yeah,
It's a tough map as well for allies, I would say, in general.
why did
But at
focus
least
on
they
the
got
battle
the more
and,
fortunate spawn here on the top side. It's the allies, so. Yeah, we'll see about the next game here, the game 2 on this map. And particularly how Chinese are gonna do with allies as well, since it's a weaker faction. Maybe on the other end, like X also favors the Italians. We'll see about that. But yeah, KD wise, yeah, Whydude rather struggling here, though he not extremely too bad, but great as well. Losing a lot of army value, I guess, it's main issue
lots
here
of
as well.
damage, but it's not.
Yeah, lots of damage
enough.
because of many medium armor here from the Axis, right?
Yeah, here the
Artavick
double Z's, camo double
doing a
Z's
bit
did
better.
the job. That's why I was kind of looking for collapse of OKW on the castle side. Because
Funnily
he was
enough,
kind of driving that before so aggressively.
we also have a great
Easily.
KD gap here yet again, to be honest. Like, if you consider this, the yellow player being in the castle, having 186 kills, it's quite the gap here. Whydude. Maybe you can also say that this guy really had an impact as well over in the game on Whydude a little bit, because he used like twice the zeroing artillery here for the teammate. Like, the teammate was really diving, pushing in here with the P4J, supporting him by zeroing artillery, taking out the Zis guns and stuff like that. Really had like giving like Whydude a tough time and receiving here tons of casualties on that as well, I'm afraid, yeah. In the end, yeah. That's worth noticing, I guess. In terms of the stats as well.
I mean, it's kind of difficult to push castle side
Yeah,
when
best of
your
5.
opponent has MP40 on each Volk.
Let's have a look at the army values. Yeah, as you can see here, Whydude collapsing at minute 30, losing like all his stuff to the big push here, combined with zeroing artillery and also that off-map Stuka attack in the Feuersturm Doctrine. Artavick then, yeah, I guess rather stable, but also then losing the T-34 and 1 caddy, I guess, yeah. Having some impact, yeah. In the meantime, also the Axis with a little bit of casualties, but yeah, I guess this big downfall here of Whydude is like very decisive here in terms of the loss for the allies, yeah. I'm afraid.
That was the main reason for this game to go south for allies.
Feuersturm was a good call here.
Well,
Can
they
be
always
very
play,
decent, especially against Soviets. They struggle a little bit more with it, possibly.
They quite often play J4. It's kind of standard for them.
You know,
So-
like what we faced in the cup when I played on Eindhoven, what I was facing was shocks with KB2. Like that could have worked maybe better against this. Like something like shocks peanuts with KB2. Maybe would have been a better pick here for dealing with MP40s. The conscripts itself without SVT anything, they really struggle with it, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do? I mean, if he... it was looking kind of dangerous for OKW because he was driving with P4s, and there's always double Z's come out somewhere. So
But they actually didn't use Opel Blitz, I'm afraid. This guy is not an Opel Blitz believer. He's like, dude, forward tier 1 and straight stairway to heaven, I guess. Giga push, forward retreat. He doesn't need Opel Blitz. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
But
different
yeah,
way to play
they love very aggressive forward tier 1. But one guy does it any match, and the other guy doesn't. For the other guy, I think it's like map dependent. On Belgrade, it didn't work out for them at all, but yeah, it was working well in the end. Yes. But yes, interesting to see. In the end, I guess he didn't need the Opel Blitz, right? Rather save that 20 fuel for that very decent P4 timing here. Like the T34 was quite late, so it was timed the same moment with the P4. And I guess it kept on the momentum here for the OKW player, maybe saving that 20 fuel, having it way sooner, being able to fence that off, kind of push it back. Alright. See about the next match, I would say.
Okay.
I hope he's not making... Yeah, he's not making mid misses, so he's going for breakthrough here. Straight away, and with Blitzkrieg, decent choice for Whydude, I guess, overall. Open. Maybe we'll have a JT on the open here. Okay, so it is urban defense tactics. Yeah, that's actually not too bad here in the castle. As we witnessed already in this cup, yeah. And we have infantry company in the open, so no pathfinders. It's M1919 rifles yet again. Alright. Yes, there's commander elimination. But in the best of 5 final, you can use any commander yet again. Okay, so we have Pioneer Spam, yes. That's the very same idea like we've already seen once.
Oh.
The
Okay,
flamethrower spam. Yeah, he's doing the exact same build.
Let's see how it goes.
Combat engineers are standing
Yeah,
by.
we'll see about that. I mean, Pioneer Spam is not too bad. Especially in close quarter with the flamethrower. There's a lot of targets here. Some decent damage. It's a very popular strategy for Asian players, especially. Like, I know a lot of them who lost doing that, were not too bad at the game. So I'm not gonna criticize this. I don't think this player will collapse. Probably gonna have a decent game here with that. So yeah, it's 5 pioneers, yeah. Yeah, that's interesting indeed. Meantime, 1 rifle here about to defend the fuel. And we will have straight away Lieutenant here. Hitting Browning, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, to get forced off from his own fuel right now. Rifleman gets suppressed in the green cover.
That's a solid strategy if you ask me.
That's bad news. Oh, it gets unsuppressed.
I know this. I played against such strategies a lot actually. And against these players it's very strong actually. Especially in this area of the map here.
Okay.
It's
So,
cheap, it's dealing a lot of damage, and yeah, it's easy to reinforce and cheap.
Whydude is gonna go for their fuel and let's
Yes.
get the Actis fuel.
Yeah, it's pretty good here getting the enemy fuel because it's easy to hold. Having the advantage here with the cover. I like this little bit of wire. It's pretty dank for defending this. Being able here to flank, yeah. So there's also already heal here. Really being used.
Yeah, I can see
For
him being
the-
able to
this
defend
player.
his fuel with engineers only.
Yeah, I think he could, but I mean, this bit of
It's
too much
just
here.
Received
afraid.
accuracy of
He's gonna
engineers
lose
would be
one
good.
because he's getting blocked. And actually
I mean,
surprised
even with the
that it's still
blocking-
alive.
Yeah.
Okay, now it goes down.
Okay, 50 cal.
Yeah, they ended
it's
this
pretty
quite frequently
forced,
here with
maximum,
doubling down on that. Nice cutoff though.
That was a good prediction actually, that MG is there. If MG would suppress the MG and possible rifle, then it would turn out differently.
Let's play here with a good cutoff. In return, the axe is still not back on track here with the fuel, so this was why so far the allies here definitely having the upper hand. Right, we're having already tier 2 here for the
Oh,
Soviet
nice.
player.
Yikes.
Oh yeah, that's unfortunate.
I didn't
That's a
really...
tough loss here.
Wow.
Losing the lieutenant is very unfortunate for the
I think
allies.
rifle mate.
Now they're gonna have some big issues, you know, with this defending. Okay, and so he loses a lieutenant and goes straight away for mortar half check. Okay. It's
build,
interesting. That's dangerous. That's very dangerous here.
Captain
It's
of the
very low
field.
in manpower now. I mean, at least he's facing the Austria, so Austria isn't that really good with creating sheer force here in terms of diving, but
I mean,
it's
he has
dangerous,
no
yeah.
He is about to go
Yeah.
out, so he's relying on what? On a
Oh,
snare.
okay, he got the captain, yeah. He's relying on the Browning and 2 rifles to snare, yes.
I mean, 50 cal is.
Yeah, we will see how it turns out for him in the end.
I don't think it's gonna be a good times, but
Okay, in the meantime, Soviet is back on track with some fresh shocks here. Giving the utility here in terms of smoking.
the suppression.
guess.
Though,
Suppression is definitely helping here. Shocks turning to the middle. Whydude being forced away here. Tutu's there.
okay, let's see.
Shocks. You're not getting suppressed.
I think it would be good to play light vehicles against that build. There's no snares anywhere.
Yeah, so far Pioneer doing well, I would say.
Yeah, good enough for such a build, I would say.
Only want to see the end. Double Shocks is out now. Yeah, Pioneers are quite cheap, so you can easily get double Shocks here. So now we will see a smoke. And other Shocks gonna punch through the fog here, forcing back the MG. Very successful.
The second typical is showing action. Little AFK
Okay,
time.
officer forcing back, 1 shock.
That's a good choice. Forcing back without
Shock's still dealing great damage here on the Fusilier, I'd say.
I think Whydude
We have double 2-2,
weakness
yeah.
and try to exploit the fact that USF is not
Yeah,
as
but-
strong AT-wise, so he wanted to double.
Yeah, that's
went
pretty
double.
dangerous now. He's diving, but... Oh,
And he's going for it. If
he's
AT
using
goes down,
Panzer here very well, the smoking.
I don't think it's
But
gonna go
yeah, I
down.
think... Nah, he cannot go in entirely.
Look at this, there's no snares anywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
You can do
No
whatever you
snares,
want.
but... Double ATG soon for the US players, so...
SC-76 in the production.
So he's gonna have a response to that, yeah. SC-76, yes.
So I guess you can see that
Maybe
such
he's
a
scared
well,
also.
as they would expect, I think.
The flamer and one sweeper, yeah.
MG is gonna suppress it, but there is a shocks, double shocks on the side. Oh, okay. Shocks suppressed, and the second shock is
There's
not gonna win
one
this.
shock. I don't know. A grenade maybe, but see.
Yeah, but the grenade is in a cooldown, and Artavick is looking.
It's good.
And
Oh,
she's
frontally pushing here.
wipe,
I don't know where he walked frontally into the MG.
he could nade
It's
him on
not
a
good decision making. Yeah, he caught, but saving ammo, I guess.
Yeah, playing safe. And as expected, the left side is difficult to take back with.
Pioneer remains here though. Artavick not realize. Oh, if this MG is being lost here, that could be very, very bad for Artavick. If this dies. Oh, he actually killed the first. Oh yes, he's. Oh my god, he's gonna. Oh, that's such a. Ah, that's painful. That's really painful. Yeah. Because the MG really was like the major tool here for dealing with this, and now the Soviet player is gonna get. Wow, that's painful.
Yeah, and he was lucky that the shocks were shooting the first model, not the one on the back. Because if shocks would shoot the model far back, and then it would.
Yeah, then it would have survived. Yeah. Oh, shocks with the flank here.
Okay.
He's using again the post retreat here. I mean, that's quite costly though, in the end.
I mean, it's really risky to have shocks on your retreat path, and this MG is not looking so healthy now.
I don't know why the US is playing so defensive right now. Like, the play really doesn't have anything to stop him. Like, he has all the tools for punching through this. Browning, 2 AT guns, mortar, forward ambulance. You just have to move up. There's no way he can defend this.
But MG 34 loss is painful now.
Yeah, it's gonna have a huge impact. A block. It's back on the main unit. I guess he wants to get the capture here, but he cannot.
Now the Soviet guys needs to be extra careful because those fuses can wipe those engines pretty easily.
Yeah, that's true.
One too late retreat and it's 100% dead.
Right. Now US
Double
is
two
in
good
a
flanking.
very decent position. Yeah, double to two soon. Yeah, they're going for SS-76. They should be getting. Oh no, he didn't block it because he moved. He moved, so he could move through him. But he's still trying to go for it. But 70 pound. Because Etigan is there, right? But actually, shot is blocked off here by the object of the house. Yeah. And now
I
2
think
to
it's basically-
2s quite a heavy investment here. Like
Well, I don't
definitely
think it's
delaying any further ammo
resource-wise,
now.
but it's micro taxing to use both of them. So maybe it was a
Same
good choice at the
Whydude
time,
needs.
but now it's
Yeah, now it's
burden.
a burden, yes. Yes, FPS.
Also, he lost momentum on the left side because of that flank. Trying to kill SE7 hits.
I'm not sure of how much use it is here in the open versus double USAT gun.
Yeah, exactly.
I think 2 to 2 is kinda not that impactful now anymore. It's probably best used in the castle against the Soviet play here with the shocks. Fortunately, Artavick cannot get STGs on the overs. So. Once you are close and ranged to the overs, you have to retreat then, sort of.
Grant's really low. In the middle.
Yep.
Double AT incoming.
Yeah.
1 to 2 is probably gonna die.
In a way.
Oh no, the second AT is not in a position.
Oh, ATG so far really having a bad time, missing him most of the time. But yeah, Soviet player really doing well here. Also always using the sweeper pioneer here for capturing the VP back. It's nice to see. Scott definitely also a decent choice here, I guess, in the open.
Is this going to change the game in the castle drastically, or it's just gonna be target for SE7?
I mean, SC70 definitely should be helping enough here for defending. Yeah, in terms of KV2, we're not gonna see an 18-minute KV2 like in the other match of those guys in Eindhoven, I'm afraid, but I guess it will be there eventually at some point.
Where is he targeting? He's destroying the shot blocker, vision blocker, I think.
Yes.
I think he's
Echelon
not
getting
really
wiped here, and he dropped LMG here. It's unfortunate.
That's a risk of having a
What's going in?
minesweeper, I guess. You can drop LMG even though you didn't.
Nade
Oh.
as well.
Overs could go down. And then you're body blocked by the shock troops.
You're not going down here.
Officer.
Yeah, Maze. Fox forcing away, I'm afraid here, everything. Oh! Ooh, very unfortunate. Yeah. Actually, use player on triple ATG.
I mean, look at the Panzer Fusilier. They were just standing and fighting shock troops head on.
You're actually gonna get the mortar here with the smoke, so that's decent trade here.
Okay, ambulance going down or not? No.
No.
It's dead.
Couldn't. Unless it would have missed another shot, I guess. But yeah, Whydude getting here his grips on one US AT gun, that's quite useful here.
Against the US, it's the best
But
ATG
he
you can
and he
get, I
still
guess.
has the other 2 to 2 here in the middle.
Yeah, I would probably just do the same, just rush one or just do something aggressive because 2 of them is just micro
And the
attack.
Soviet guy probably going straight away for KV2 here. That's the strategy, and they managed to win with this before in the cup very decisively. So I guess you cannot blame them. Happen. Oh, they played in that match double Soviet with a penal against Austria on the open. But yeah.
What is Whydude cooking? Panther? Panzerwürfel.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
The grenade being dodged here.
Lenient Varashilov 2 heavy tank ready for deployment.
Alright.
Soviet guys.
Thanking
shifting
for KV2. What he's doing as well. But yeah, he sort of gave up on the castle, I guess.
Yeah, I mean. It's tough right now with that hand position.
Get those flamethrowers. Still do a decent damage here. We have another 2 shocks here.
Like
But
he's
yeah,
really
the Soviet guy really needs some armor here right now. It's not looking good for him. Oh, that nade!
Could
Oh,
be.
he doesn't-
If you would target
he's
this
not going
Panzer
for it. He's not
Fusilier,
going for
maybe.
it, yeah.
Maybe.
No. I mean, as long as the allies have 1 fuel and 1 VP, they have some time until maybe there's the KV2.
Panzerwürfel shooting at the ambulance.
Ambulance survives. Yeah. Oh, he's going in, I think, now.
Yes.
With P48. Yeah.
Oh, he stopped.
Oh? Oh, he's not. Yeah, because of the
Out.
double AT. Yeah, that's not looking good. US play is collapsing here, I'm afraid.
Double shot can be. They need to
Oh yeah.
Fusilier may go down.
Yeah, I think the Fusilier is gonna get away again.
Oh,
here.
the USF just smoked his squads in the Axis squad. Squads in the retreat.
So
I
the
think
two
it's
is here trying to kill. Oh, there's a Jackson. Well, ATG missed again the 2-2-2. Yeah, it's crazy. It's so unfortunate here for... Look, it almost misses. It's so insane, man.
Oh, and
Dude.
ATG.
Uh,
Yeah, I think
It's so unlucky. It's so
Yes.
unlucky.
Oh,
No,
nice.
no, it's gonna survive, but yeah. Ella is really struggling here with majorly missing their targets. It's so sad. It hurts.
I think server the guy. Oh yes, here it is. KV2.
Yeah, KV2 is now out. 21 minutes, yeah.
I mean, Artavick needs to save some manpower for the
Or
Panther.
Panther, yes. Or Tank Hunter, yes. They also really struggle with the scout plane here. Yeah, Artavick straight going here for the castle with the P4.
Only 200 points remain. Double your efforts.
Panzer
Sending
shooting
all his
up.
units, I guess.
It misses all the shots.
Yes.
Oh, okay. The KV2 is going for a Raketten,
It's a new ambulance, yeah.
but the P4 is kind of weak.
Well, Ketten actually managing to pen every shot. Unless now. It's quite fortunate. Thing is, the KV2 is gonna be repaired quite fast here.
Yeah, fast. I was about to
Oh,
say
it's
that
fine.
nice damage in the downtime, but 7 engineers, it's
Our territory is falling into enemy
will
hands.
be back pretty soon.
A sector has been cut off.
Oh, marked. Oh, not even getting damaged once here.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
70 barrage.
Pressure right now.
The Raketten.
He can't even
Missing
return.
though, entire shot. He's gonna get snared here.
Oh, I don't know if it's worth it.
Oh, no, he's not gonna snare it. But he's gonna use the Fusilier anyway, I'm afraid. Or not? It's gonna get away again. Wow. He decided instead to wipe the Raketen, okay.
Yeah, Raketen went down. I don't know
Interesting.
why he was trying to snare it.
I guess he wanted to finish it off with the Raketen here. With the Raketen.
I think he would just go to aim at the repairing squad to get some models or something. Get down.
KB2 is already back into it.
Yeah, that was a major misplay. Losing Raketen for that.
Yeah. Got a bit too greedy here, I'm afraid. But yeah, Artavick. No banking, I guess, here for a tank.
Whydude could cap the middle VP, but
yeah. Not doing it, right?
The sector is at risk.
Yes, and finally the Soviet might get his hand back here on the castle side. Okay, next to the barrage is coming in.
that's a good
The
missed a lot, unfortunately.
taking down anything.
100 points. Do not let this trend continue.
Soviet is pushing the right VP.
Yes, yeah, he was expecting the P4 there, but currently P4 is in the middle, so now he's going back. Yes, now Artavick might also get back here at the castle VP. Return. Oh,
Oh. Is it dead? Yes.
how are we going down? Yeah, sorry, squad of course. Yeah, it's not looking good here, VP wise for the allies.
You are showing weakness.
I mean, USF have
Down to
no
75
infantry
points.
to push with.
Well, as I said, they won with this on this map, so can't blame them for doing it again, I guess. Oh,
Panther
P4J here hitting the own mine, yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, the Soviet mine, staying on the own mine, like losing lots of stuff here, yeah. So Panthers in, no JT, okay. Wow. So the response for the KV2 is the JT. Okay.
I mean, if you could get...
I mean, they could leave the castle VP to the allies and just finish playing at the middle.
If he would be able to push Soviet near his base, then JT could...
Yeah, that's also true, but I don't know, he has a lot of shot blockers, so it's quite
think,
funny that he's trying to destroy the shot blockers here, while now facing JT maybe soon. That could be fatal here. Oh, dangerous, dangerous.
Nice. P4 might go down, maybe. But, no.
No, it's not gonna go down. He's blocking himself here. Oh, I think KV2 is gonna die now. He blocked himself to death. Very huge misplay here by the allied player. That's I'm afraid that's gonna be it for the KV2. Very unnecessary loss here.
He can just stay with JT and probably win this.
Yeah, he can.
And the 2 shocks is not enough to destroy Axis.
Yeah,
Well,
that's kind of game here for the allies, I'm afraid.
Oh, it's Hero SU-76? No, not gonna happen. And the extreme vision from Officer is also...
Yes.
Can't do anything about it.
US player also here losing all his armor. Jackson gonna be lost to the Panther. Yes.
That's even snaring, but if he did. At this point, he can throw this Panther and it's still okay.
Yeah. Look at those SU-76 coming here.
It'd be cool if Artavick
The ground
forward
attacks.
here right now. It's coming. Like if this
Wow,
before
Scott
mode,
killed it. But also
Oh.
dies to
yeah,
the
because
armor.
this mode.
Yeah. They cannot stop it, I'm afraid.
No snares, no nothing.
No snares, yes, unless there's
Panther
even a
Panther.
new ambulance here for the people, okay. Yes. Everything is dying. I guess the game ends here. It looks like. GG, yes. Alright. I guess in the end quite the confident win here. Ah no, it's continue. Ah yeah, one drop I guess. But yeah. It's
I'll
just
be
a
surprised if this
moment.
still going.
Yeah, it was I think it was once like this in those replays, but yeah. So I guess Italians here. Congratulations with the win of the Bai Ze Cup, obviously. Taking in the third win, thus winning, of course, the event. And yeah, very strong kill counts here for Artavick, the infantry, also the P4, right? I guess equally for Artavick here. Barely losing anything besides like the Panther, I guess. Like that's what matters when you can keep just your major infantry alive, not getting wiped at all. It's like so important in this game. If you look at the allies, like they constantly lost something, starting with the lieutenant here from the US is tough loss here, then also having to rebuild the Reechelon, not even trying to sweep any mines, I guess. Yeah. And here for the Soviet losing, yeah, 2 pioneers. I think it was 5 at the beginning and a shock as well. Just too much. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
I
afraid
mean,
that's it.
difficult to keep alive your engineers when there's 3
It was double
constant
elimination, so there was
injuries.
bronze match already and everything. You can check that all out, I guess, on my YouTube channel. Yeah.
So this Chinese team
There's
was
all
a
the games.
was in a loser bracket and they come back to fight in the finals.
Yes.
I understand correctly.
Yes, actually the team in the semifinals who lost to the Italians got eliminated by this team. Yes. So they came like way down from the loser bracket, all up to the grand finals. Like they eliminated majorly all the other teams in this cup, like yeah. In the upper
Well,
rounds, yeah.
yeah, the bracket was a little bit funky, but we got good teams in the finals, so
And yeah, as I said, like they always play with certain doctrines and builds, so they managed to win against decent teams in this cup very strongly, actually 2-0, 3-1, and like this, like they won quite confidently against decent teams. So I guess we should also pay a little respect here to their strategies and everything because it managed them to get really far in this cup and to the finals. So you're gonna have to pay some respect to that. Maybe it wasn't the most fortunate day for them today, but you know, they're reasonable in the finals.
I think there is some surprise element, and if they did that strategy before numerous times, then it's Italians were kind of prepared
Yeah,
for that, so it's not
maybe, but
so effective, I
but
think.
most of the teams know those players well from the auto match. They always play like this. Yes. So that's maybe that Eindhoven strategy.
Well, I also played those guys in a First game I was kind of surprised by the strategy, and later on I was able to
Yeah, I
just
agree.
adapt.
Finish.
So
What would have been possibly better, maybe. But yeah, I guess he was scared of the 2-2 spin. Maybe he was too scared.
probably those 2-2 didn't do much really, but it was a good choice, I think.
Yeah, no stats wise. Yeah, US with rather poor KD. Actually, Soviet not doing too bad. But yeah, he also
Yeah, I
faced
think
Fusiliers, so it's
I
not
think
too
he went for
great either.
S76 because their strategy was to go straight for KV2. He didn't want to waste fuel for nothing. But
Well, I
then he
think in the
realized
other
that it's
game,
not going so well, so he just went for SU-76. So I guess his strategy just kind of failed.
I think in the other game they played this on the very same map in the cup. They didn't even make SU-76, I think,
Yeah,
as a
they just
player.
straight KV2.
Yeah, just straight KV2 without anything. Or maybe a quad or something.
And also rifle on the left side is it's not so easy to play with the MG support and so on. Whydude went
But
with
yeah.
a safe strategy, building two Panzerwerfers.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they figured that there's no T-34 and everything to challenge the Werfer, so they're pretty safe. Jesse Jackson, no Sherman, and you don't want to really lose a Jackson diving, getting those Werfers, I guess. But I would say if you look at the army value, I mean, it doesn't look that bad for the allies here overall. It's sorta even, but yes, in the end they lost the everything when Whydude hit the timing with the Panther. Went for the dive, plus like the block here. KV2, huge misplay. Starting also the game.
Yeah, no mines. Can't snare.
He was saving the ammo for the flamethrowers, yeah.
Well, I didn't pay attention really if he had any. I think he was later on. He was under so much pressure that he didn't even build any mines, even though he had mines, munis. I think.
Alright, I guess that's kind of it. I guess we can look at the resources as well for a moment. I guess with maybe a bit of an advantage here. It's hard to tell. I would say it's rather even. Everyone just getting the timings here. Straight away, like, yeah, getting out the resources, I guess, yeah. Just like the KV2. Obviously, yeah. But yeah. Surprising strategies, I guess, for someone, but yeah. It can work very well, but yeah, it depends. In the end, Italians also did it well. Maybe Chinese team had some misplays here as well. But
Well, I was
I
expecting
guess,
something different, but I was hoping or thinking that they have additional secret strategy in their sleeve. And
yeah,
if
nice.
that would be the case, then maybe they would surprise Italians with the something like unexpected. Yeah,
Yes.
I think the builds. I mean, builds can maybe surprise someone once or twice, but you can't keep doing it and expect someone not to adapt to it.
Yes. Alright, I guess that's it for the casting. And I guess we will have to wait for the next cup in March in terms of 2v2. Because it's gonna be now for a while. Was the final, I guess, so